Okay, am I live right now? Yeah? Nope. Well, let's go find out, huh? Why am I here? Let's go there. And then I've never streamed from YouTube before. So hopefully this works. I've only ever done Twitch, and Twitch, let me just say, Twitch is way simpler. I think we're good here. I think we're going okay. Yeah, this should be fine. I hope. So let me just keep that there so I can see the chat. And I guess while I wait for anyone to show up, I'm just gonna play some. I'll just play a little bit. Let's do that. Do I have you running? So let's switch to here, and then we'll play. Why the heck not? Well, if you're in the chat, let me know. Let me know if you're there. Again, I've never streamed from YouTube before, so I hope everything's working correctly. If something is wrong, oh, Crummy, you're trash. No, you're trash. If something's wrong, let me know. I'd like to get everything fixed. I'm not convinced I'm gonna want to stream from YouTube, because it's kind of not easy to do. It was just very complicated to get it set up. Maybe it was just because it was the first time I was doing it and is a little more complicated, but in my experience, Twitch is way simpler. But, I need to notify my people in my Discord. Yeah, we keep this hand big time. This is a big keep. Can I share? There we go. I will copy that bad boy, and I think that should work. And then we'll go to the Discord. Yeah, we keep. Okay, let's play our little forest. We got a steam vents here, which is a bit scary, because Llanowar elves might get shocked, and I'll be sad. But I do have another one. Goblin Electromancer. Okay, that's fine. That's super fine because we'll just go Spellbreaker here. I think we actually probably go. Ooh, no, I know they run Lava Coils in this deck. Hey, Philip Nilsson, welcome. Yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting till people get here so I can discuss M20 spoilers. So I'm just kind of playing around and checking chat. Very chill playing right now. I've been playing a lot of Gruul mid-range because it's pretty good. It's pretty good in this meta. It's very good against mono red, actually. Surprisingly. I think I'm actually going to go ahead to combat first. Yep, we swing in there. Then we'll tap you to play another elf. And we want to keep our shock up. That's why I'm not tapping the Rootbound Crag for that. Oh, the one Randy. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. Okay, y'all in the chat, let me know if anything is going wrong. I literally, I had so much trouble getting this YouTube stream set up. So, yeah, hopefully it's working. Hopefully it's working fine. Okay, before my turn ends, I'll shock that Electromancer because we don't like them. We do not like you. Heck yeah. Then we'll just go and play Sarkhan the Masterless here. Create a dragon. And then pass the turn. Well, the good news is my stream has excellent connection. I don't know if anything else is working, but that is. Oh boy, Crackling Drake. That's not a problem. I'm a little worried about this Kefnet. Why would you do that? Sir, why would you attack with your God Eternal Kefnet right there? You're a silly man. I think they forgot about Sarkhan's passive. Whoops. That's a big old oopsie there. Oh yeah, baby. We're just gonna we'll turn you into a dragon. Attack with all these puppies right here. See if we can get in a little damage. Okay, they're blocking the Spellbreaker. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you into a 6/7, so we get 10 damage in here. That's nice. And then we'll go ahead and play Forest. That's fine. I mean, they could pretty easily kill Sarkhan the Masterless, but I'm almost positive I'm going to get lethal on this turn, so I'm really not concerned about that. Yep. There's pretty much nothing they can do to stop me from getting lethal. Joe O'Regan, Planeswalker passives are the ultimate. Oh crap. Yes. Oh my gosh. Even, so Baby Teferi is the one that gets played the most, probably. And his passive has the most effect on the game. It's just a game-breaking ability. But I always forget about it. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to have my counterspell ready to go here. Yeah, they concede. I'm going to have my counterspell ready to go, but then I'm like, oh, wait, I can't cast any spells on my opponent's turn because they have a Teferi on the field. That sucks. I hate Baby Teferi right now. He's pretty lame. That's pretty lame. Also, welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is a good time. I've never streamed on YouTube. Oh, it's Runus. Hello, Runus. Yeah, the name switcheroo kind of got me there. I've really appreciated your presence in the Discord, by the way. You've inspired me to brew some fun decks. I actually tried out a version of your Afterlife deck the other day during the Ravnica event, and I don't know if I wasn't piloting it well or it just wasn't a good matchup for who I was playing against, but it did not go very well. Yeah, oops. Okay, well now people are here. Let's talk, let me switch over, and let's talk some, oh wait, is this right? Yeah. Let's talk some Core Set 2020. Tomio's the one that gets the most shame because he's, oh yeah, when you play like a thought erasure and you're just like, oh, well, they can't discard cards. It's sad. Yeah. People have definitely tried to do that to me and conceded. So, what cards are you guys most excited about? There's a lot of really, really, really fun stuff in the new core set. I'm so excited. There's also some things that just aren't good, like at rare and maybe mythic even, that I just really think are not that good. Who did I really not like? Why did I just click on that? There was some mythic that I thought was bad. It might be in multicolored. Maybe. Oh, okay. Kaikar Wind's Fury it's just like a very not even better though. That's the thing. It's like a potentially better Saheeli, but not that good. It dies to more stuff than Saheeli does, and it's more expensive, harder to cast. White Weenies has about 3 different possible archetypes, which is exciting. Oh my gosh, White Weenies has so many ways you can build mono white right now. I'm very excited to play some of that. Wish there are more splicers. There's only like 1 splicer, I believe. Most of the value's in the uncommon slot, surprisingly. Yeah. Where's that splicer? Is it a non-colored? I can't remember. Did I pass it? No, maybe is it white? I can't remember what color that is. White or red or something. I'm literally just scrolling through the page, the card page on their site, which just makes me excited. Looking at all of the art, just like all down, is so pretty. Safara Sky's Blade is bae, honestly. It's harder to cast. It's harder to cast with the blue dude who makes bird tokens, but with the mana sack, it's white. Yeah, I thought it was white. Did I pass it up? I must have passed it up. Oh, Master Splicer. There we go. There's only 1 splicer though, but I will say there's a lot of golems. There's only 1 splicer, but a lot of golems. So like Master Splicer works really well with Cavalier of Dawn because he creates he enters the battlefield, destroys up to one target non-land permanent. It's control. So you can kill your own thing, create a golem, and then anyway, this update is hype. Crummy, you don't even play this game, Crummy. Stop trying to pretend like you know what you're talking about. It's a turn 2 combo for 22 damage in Modern using 2 of the cards in M19. The Double Striker and the Hammer are 2 of them. Oh. You mean, what is it? Colossus Hammer, which is a beautiful card that is pretty difficult to use in Standard, but it's probably pretty good in like certain Modern and maybe Commander decks. Because you can play it on turn 2. It's just hard to equip it. It's so hard to equip. The only person who really makes that easier that's in Standard right now is Saheeli, I think. Not Saheeli, Nahiri. Nahiri Stoneblades, or Nahiri whatever, not her Stoneblade. Different card. The Nahiri Planeswalker. I play all the games. Crummy, that's not true. That's not true. We get a straight up Dungeons and Dragons reference here with the Bag of Holding. It's a nice little rip right out of D&D. There's an infinite turn 2 combo with the green Leyline. In Standard? Or in Modern? Because I don't really know Modern very well. So all the like insane stuff that people can do in Modern, like I just don't know it. I don't know it. Hello, Crafty Pup 453. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate having you here. Bird / no. Oh yeah. Bird and Noble, and then Leyline, and then the enchantment lets you untap a creature for 1 blue mana. Yes, I did see. I think I saw that on Twitter. Maybe Noxious tweeted something about that. I didn't quite understand it because I wasn't familiar with those cards, but I understand how it's possible. Yeah, for Modern. Leyline of Abundance. Leyline of Abundance is in your opening hand. You may begin the game with it on the battlefield. Whenever you tap a creature for mana, add additional green mana. It's still so good in mono green Stompy though. It's ridiculous. Even in Standard, it's insane. Golly. In Modern, there's a card that auto-equips equipment for 1 mana. 1 mana Double Striker, the Hammer, and the auto-equip get a turn 2 or 3 22 damage combo. Yeah, that's kind of a kill. That's a little bit of a kill. You know? But it's like the same as the Jund combo in Standard right now. That's like a turn 3 or turn 4 kill with Jund, where you're doing, the Dreadhorde Butcher and then the Thud and everything with Collision Colossus. So I'm interested. I haven't played with the London Mulligan yet, but I'm interested to see how that's going to affect the chances of getting ley lines onto the field. Because I feel like if you don't get your ley lines down at the beginning of the game, they're just not really that good. They end up being a dead card if they're in your hand after that. I feel like you never want to draw this on like turn 2, 3, because if you play it at that point, it's just not going to be that good. But Abundance is there to make up for Llanowar Elves leaving Standard. Oh, yeah. Wait, is Llanowar Elves not an M19 though? Let me switch back here. I thought there was a Llanowar Elf that we got in M19 in a whatchamacallit. Llanowar Elves. We have it in Dominaria, and we have it technically in M19 because it was in the deck builders toolkits for M19. So it exists. You couldn't get it in boosters for M19, but I think it's still in Standard. Because this definitely has an M19 tag on it. I mean, obviously, yeah, Dominaria is rotating out, but I think we're still going to have it. Oh, okay, so they're all rotating at the same time. Do I not know when that date is? Am I stupid? I must be dumb. I haven't checked the date. Okay. See when these things rotate. Yeah, that's how Modern went. I'm now at what'sinstandard.com. Trying to... Okay, does this website work anymore? Maybe not. What is this? Crafty Pup? It's the next set release. after M20. So we'll get M20, and then there will be whatever the set is after that. I guess I didn't realize there weren't. I guess I guess I'm stupid, and I thought that M20 or M19 was going to stay in for another rotation, but well, shows you what I know. That's probably in October, right? Okay, but also I tried to build a wolves deck in the current standard, but we're finally getting the piece we needed for oh wait, where I need to switch back over. We're finally getting the piece we needed to make wolves, and it's Night Pack Ambusher right here. A 4 for 4 with flash, which is dope already. So it's a little bit expensive for an edict ability, or not an edict. Is that right? Whatever. It's your +1/+1 to all other tribal creatures, but it's pretty good for a 4/4 with flash, and then all your other wolves and werewolves get +1/+1, and then if you have your Arlen out already, that's also good. And then he creates wolves if you don't cast a spell. So if you're playing things like if you're doing flashing stuff in instead of playing, like if you're playing your Vivian that gives your creatures flash, then that can be nice because you can play stuff on your opponent's turn, and then at the end of your own turn you're getting a free wolf token. So that's something. But I think, okay, let's see if I can get my Aether Hub up, because I've been theory crafting a little bit, and I'm mainly excited about elementals, because elementals are freaking sweet. I don't have it perfectly yet. Run Arcbow instead of 3 mana Vivian. Yeah, you could also do that. Just run the Arcbow, because I think I kind of agree. I tried to play around the 3 mana Vivian, and I never really worked out very well. Here we go. Let's see. So I'm building Temur elementals right now, and this is kind of what I've got so far. But the mana costs are just so restrictive. It's really difficult. But we do have whatever the land is that is the creature type land. The what do you call it? What is wrong with me? The can turn lands into creatures and still get wolves. Yeah. With Nissa, yeah. For sure. Hi-ho, Ian Thomason. It's a clever username you've come up with there, sir. But here the Omnath Locus of the Royal is, I'm trying to figure out how good this is, because for like Ian, shut the front door. If you're doing manlands, what the heck is it? Am I this dumb? Not Evolving Wilds. What am I talking about? Unclaimed. It's unclaimed territory. Unclaimed territory. As unclaimed territory enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. You either tap it to add a gray, or like a colorless mana, not gray, or you tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana to only to cast a creature spell of the chosen type. So if we're playing Unclaimed Territories, that's an Ixalan though, so we're going to need a replacement for that when it rotates. But right now, for this month, or whatever, 2 months that we have all of those together, we can play something like this. Hello, I poop. Hey, yo, welcome to the stream. We're just talking a little M20 here. So I think if we're playing Unclaimed Territory with elementals, yeah, Mobilized District is a thing, but it doesn't fix our mana, and that's really what we need, what I feel like we need for this particular deck, because it's Temur, but we have so many different mana types in the first couple of turns. Like, I'm not convinced I like Chandra's Embercat here. I think maybe you just run, you switch that for, oh, by the way, it's Side Effects. Like my name? I do like your name, Mr. Side Effects. You have a different name in every like in everything. I never know who you are. I think maybe you swap the Ember Cat for stinking Arboreal Grazer so you can get your second land down on turn 1, and then you play your third land on turn 2 to potentially get a Chandra Acolyte of Flame or Risen Reef, which the Risen Reef and Chandra Acolyte of Flame is amazing because you create 2 red elemental creature tokens, and they gain haste, so you can attack with them. But whenever they enter the battlefield, Risen Reefs triggers, and you get to look at the top card of your library, and if it's a land, you put it on the battlefield. And if it's not, you put it in your hand. It's 2 free draws. That's insane. It's not even. It's better than 2 free draws because if you instead of drawing a land that you can't play, you immediately put the land onto the battlefield. That's nuts. That's absolutely bonkers. And with Overgrown Elemental, those elemental creature tokens are going to sacrifice at the end of the turn and trigger Overgrowth Elemental and put a +1/+1 counter on this. So Overgrowth is going to get huge. It's going to get really big, really fast. Not to mention that we just have like Lightning Stormkin, which is a haste flyer for 2, which is already dope. And then we also have Creeping Trailblazer, which gives other elementals +1/+0 at 2 mana, and then you can spend mana to buff it ridiculously, +1/+1 for each other elemental you control, or for each elemental you control. That's including itself. Crummy, shut up. I'm gonna fly through the computer screen and be angry at you. That's what I'm gonna do. You troll. Creeping Trailblazer though, I'm excited about elementals. Not even just Temur. I think it's also very good in Gruul because of Living Twister. Living Twister is a really good option, but I don't think it quite works in Temur because of the mana restrictions. Because we want to play Risen Reef. I think potentially you cut out one Stormkin here to cut down to 26 cards, so you can play 24 lands instead of 23. Toxic streamer. I am a toxic streamer. I'm sorry. I'm only toxic to you though, because you're a toxic friend. That's what you are. You're a toxic friend. What else have I been cooking up? Let's go back to my decks. Spirits. I haven't finished this, so if you're with me here, help me out. So I'm trying to run Spirits, and so far I've got Azorius. I think you could potentially do it Esper, but the mana costs are a little bit more difficult in Esper, and I want it to be mainly flyers. So we already get really strong Spirits going when we play Spectral Sailor turn 1, followed by Supreme Phantom turn 2, and then either Hanged Executioner on turn 3 or Empyrean Eagle on turn 3, because this is also a spirit. Yeah, it's mutual toxicity. It's kind of a vicious cycle. Hashtag Primordial Ooze. We did Shrek and Engelball last night. Engelball was good. I'm very sore, but we did Shrek. But again, I'm very excited about Spirits. I've been wanting to play Spirits, and it just hasn't really been a thing. But now we have Hanged Executioner, which is dope, and we've got Empyrean Eagle, which is dope. We also have that card that it's coming in M20 that makes your flyers cheaper. I don't remember what it's called. Rally of Wings fights off Cry of the Carnarium. Am I playing Rally of Wings? I think I meant to put Rally of Wings in here, but I also have that. Yeah, Rally of Wings is amazing, honestly. It's such a good card. But Cry of the Carnarium doesn't hit us too hard because we still keep Supreme Phantom. Supreme Phantom doesn't die to it, and Empyrean Eagle doesn't die to it, but everything else does, which is a big bummer. So Rally of Wings is definitely a must-have in this. I'm not convinced about Dungeon Geists. It seems okay. It's not amazing. I am also not convinced about running Departed Deckhand just because it's not a flyer. Like, it's a really good card because it can't be blocked, and it can get pretty strong with Supreme Phantom on the field. Like, this is a 3/3 that can't be blocked except by Spirits. But we also want flyers because Empyrean Eagle buffs flyers, and we probably want to be playing Rally of Wings to do like an aggro thing. But I haven't really found the Spirits that I want. I think you could also run Remorseful Cleric. That's kind of useful because you can exile cards from from players' graveyards if they're doing a little little graveyard action. We can probably run Remorseful Cleric. It's probably a sideboard option. What else do we have? Spirit of the Spires is a spirit, and it gives your creatures +0/+1, but it's just a 4-drop, and it's not. Other than that, it doesn't do much for us. Grateful Apparition doesn't really help us. So I'm thinking the other things we can play are, we go Esper, right, and you play Basilica Bellhaunt, which is nice, or Pestilent Spirit. Would a higher mana cost counterspell like Absorb work well in the Spirits deck? First of all, hello, Mike. Secondly, I'm not convinced it would, because we really want to be able to play a creature every turn and hold up a counterspell. You can definitely run Absorb. I think the other counterspell we might want to run is Dovin's Veto, especially if we're only playing, if we're playing as just Azorius, we're going to be able to hit those. Always put Grafdigger's Cage. Grafdigger's Cage. Which one is that? Is that a artifact? Yeet. Grafdigger's Cage. Yeah, here we go. Creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Players can't catch from graveyards. Yeah, that's pretty freaking good. Yeah, it's good. So yeah, I don't know about Absorb. I'm not convinced you want to be holding up 3 mana ever with this deck, because you're running a lot of low mana cost creatures. It's almost like Spirit's aggro. So Absorb, I'm not convinced by, but I think I like Spell Pierce in the main board because it fights off Thought Erasure and can stop turn 3 Planeswalkers. If you didn't play a 3 mana on turn 3, if you only dropped in a 2 mana, which is possible with Supreme Phantom or Departed Deckhand, that's pretty easy to do. But yeah, I like the beginning of this deck. I like where it's going. I'm not exactly sure how to perfect it yet. I think potentially you could even go, you could probably play, go mid-range with this and play Ujin the Ineffable, because it does create spirits for you, but I don't think that's that good. I'm not convinced by that. What else is a spirit? Not really much else. We've got a bear spirit. We do have Scala Wolf, but probably not gonna want to play that. Pestilent Spirit's a decent option though. Menace and Death Touch, and gives instant sorcery spells you control have Death Touch. The Menace and the Death Touch are nice, and it's going to get buffed, so that'd be hard to block for your opponent. So not bad. What else? What else have I been brewing? Let's go. Oh, Angels, you guys. Here we go. Angelic Assault. I'm not quite sure I have it completely figured out yet, but we're getting there. So this is what I've built. The main line of play is you go turn 1 Ajani's Welcome. You have a lot of ETB. Use the Teferi Flicker from War. Also resets Teferi. Yeah, it does reset Teferi, which is very nice. If you're playing Basilica Bellhaunt, you have even more enter the battlefield. Run Remorseful Cleric and throw in Fall of Thrawn for the lulz. I missed that. Yes, Remorseful Cleric and then Fall of Thran. Fall of Thrawn is nice. such a great combo. So with Angels, I think you go. Oh, get away. I think you want to go Ajani's Welcome on turn 1, or potentially just Healer's Hawk on turn 1. And then turn 2, Bishop of Wings. And then turn 3, we're playing Resplendent Angel. So you drop in Resplendent Angel on turn 3, which, if you have a Bishop of Wings on the field, it should gain you 4 life. And if you also have either the Healer's Hawk or the Ajani's Welcome can gain us the 5th life, and then we're immediately creating Angel tokens, which is chef's kiss good. That is so good for turn 3 play. Honestly, it's really, really good. And then, so I'm also, of course, we're going to play Shalai, Voice of Plenty, while it's still in the Well, it's still in standard, but this is rotating out pretty soon, so I wouldn't count on this for too long. Also, Lyra is rotating out, so Angels is going to kind of drop off a little bit in the next rotation. Wait, Resplendent Angel, too. So this kind of goes to crap pretty quickly. So that's a bummer. But we definitely have a really strong thing going here for a little while. But then we want to get to Safari Sky's Blade pretty quickly. And we can. We can get to Safari Sky's Blade, super fast. Potentially turn 4, right? If we have... Wait, you're not flying, right? You're not a flyer. But if we have... 1, 2, 3... No, not turn 4. I don't think we can do it turn 4 unless we play multiple Healer's Hawks. Which is the main reason we're playing Healer's Hawk in this, is to tap it to create... Or to bring in Safari Sky's Blade. So... we also have, obviously, Lyra Dawnbringer to give our Angels lifelink and +1/+1, so we just whomp our opponent really fast. And then we have Icon of Ancestry, which is a new thing, which I'm excited about. This is good for Tribal because our other Tribal thing, Radiant Destiny, that's rotating out. So Icon of Ancestry is pretty nice. I also like that it can give you card draw too, especially in a Tribal aggro deck where you're not going to be able to draw a lot of cards easily. Icon of Ancestry allows you to do that. Just go grab them from your from the top 3 cards. I think Conclave Tribunal... Oh my gosh, I'm yawning. I think Conclave Tribunal is probably the way to go in terms of removal because it hits everything, right? It's just any non-land permanent, and we can tap our Healer's Hawks and our Bishop of Wings, which we're probably never going to attack with. We can tap those to play Conclave Tribunal, get rid of a Planeswalker or a big creature that we don't like, or even an artifact. If we're playing mono red and they play their Experimental Frenzy, we probably want to play that as well. I want to cook up the, let's see. I wonder if they've got their arena builder up yet. Let's see. MTGA deck builder. So it wasn't working correctly the other day when I was trying to do this. Okay, whatever. Just go all. Maybe you have to search. So I search and to find, oh, not M20. I meant to do all. Whoops. I want to find Living Twister. There we go. So oh, nice. Okay, this is easy. Okay, cool. And then I wanted to go back to, whatever. What is it called? Chandra. We definitely want the Chandra Acolyte of Flame because this is our, this is going to create us elementals. We also want Chandra Novice Pyromancer. Probably just 2 of these. We have so many Chandras in M20. We have 4 Chandras. We also have a lot of other Chandra things. Chandra's Regulator is actually pretty good. I want to brew mid-range mono white with Gideon and the destroy all non-lane permanents. Oh yeah. What is that one? It's 6 mana, you destroy all non-lane permanents. But if you have something that makes your, there's an angel that gives your creatures indestructible when they attack, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, if you make something indestructible and Gideon's indestructible, then you just wipe everything else. That's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice play. What is it? Fire something. No, is it not fire something? Oh, okay, we'll go... No, type. Go to type. There we go. Go elemental. Because the rest of the things we're playing are going to be elementals. So we got Living Twister in there already, which is already good. And then definitely Creeping Trailblazer, that's a 4 of. We're not going Teamer, so we're not going to play the blue stuff. So no Lightning Stormkin and no Omnath, which sucks. No Risen Reef either, which also sucks. But we do get, what is this? Scorch Spitter? Oh, that's super good. Scorch Spitter's dope. This is just like this almost the same as... Probably want to play Chandra's Embercat too. It's the same as the vampire that does the same thing. When it attacks, it deals 1 damage. But also probably in this deck you can run Cavalier Flame. Because Cavalier Flame can help us with if we've discarded land cards with Living Twister. If we're flooding out, we can discard land cards to deal damage, and then we play Cavalier Flame. If it dies, it deals damage equal to the number. It's expensive though, which is lame, but that's why we play Chandra's Embercat, right? Wait a minute. Are you telling me Runaway Steamkin is an elemental? Runaway Steamkin's been an elemental this whole time? My god. This is ludicrous. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, you play this. Play Runaway Steamkin all the way, baby. Everything in here is red. This is huge. Oh. Nuts, man. That's nuts. Yep. I guess somehow I wasn't trying to play elementals before, and now I've just noticed that. That's so cool. I don't know if there are any other elementals we want to play. Vinemare, Hexproof Beater. Yeah, we could play Vinemare. My problem with Vinemare is that it's slightly expensive. Yeah, it's probably a sideboard option. The same with Lightning Mare. I think both of them get sideboard places because I've had a ton of success against Simic Nexus and Mono Blue with Lightning Mare. Both of them, wonderful. Like, Lightning Mare works really well against those matchups, but anything like Esper, Vinemare is so good against Esper or Grixis. So both of those I think deserve sideboard slots, but probably not in the main board. And then you can probably run... So my one worry is that if we're not playing the... I don't know about the Embercat here. I'm not sure we need any ramp, and that's really all this is good for, but it's a 2-drop, so it's probably not great. But I do like Scorch Spitter as a 1-drop. And probably you just run some shocks in this as little bit of removal. My one worry is that I think you need to run the other Chandra, like our War the Spark Chandra, just for the card draw. But you could potentially just run Experimental Frenzy instead. I think Experimental Frenzy might be a good play, but I think Chandra's probably better because we're running because we're playing the other Chandras, and this puts loyalty counters on other ones and all that jazz. And we can get extra mana from this to play stuff that we've exiled with Chandra Fire Artisan. So, yeah, you can probably go both ways. I think Experimental Frenzy is better in general, but Chandra Fire Artisan is pretty good. It's pretty solid. Golly, I want to play this deck so bad. This is the first deck. So if you're still with me, I'm playing in the MTG Arena sponsored event on Monday. I'll be spending literally like 24 hours straight making decks, and I'll stream. I'm actually going to stream on YouTube a little bit, I think, that day. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that. I hope you're excited for it too. But mostly I'm going to be playing decks and pumping some videos out so I can get them ready to go out that week. And this is probably the first deck I'm going to play. This is what I'm most excited about. If you're playing Gruul, throw in Nissa, Leyline, and Green Finale. Yeah, I want this to... I think that's a mid-range option, and I'm not sure if that's the way to go yet. I think the way this is built, currently what I've got on the screen, is definitely more of an aggro. What the heck? Why are you putting... Why is my... Whatever. The way this is built right now is more of an aggro build, for sure, but I think that's definitely a good mid-range option if you cut out, like, I think you probably cut out Scorch Spitter, and then, I don't even know how much I like Cavalier Flame. It's okay. But I think, yeah, you'd probably cut out one Chandra Acolyte of Flame and go put in a Nissa. And I don't know if I like Leyline because... we're not running London Mulligan for... Oh, you mean, okay. No, go back. Darn it. Please. Okay, good. The red Leyline. I assumed you meant the green Leyline. Show me all the ley lines, baby. Ley line of combustion. Whenever you and or at least one permanent you control become, yeah. I mean that's dope. it's really good. Yep, deal 2 damage to that player. That's really good. I mean it's like a better version of Cindervines, but yeah, Cindervines has its place, but I think this is better because you don't have to pay any mana for it. So that's good. Yeah, but I think there's 2 ways to build it. You go like the Gruul Elemental Aggro, which is what we've got kind of over here. And you mean super ramp with green. Okay, so you did mean Ley Line of Abundance. Then I feel like in that case, yeah, you go like Llanowar Elves and like Chandra's Firecat. And I mean Nissa adds as well because her ability turns your lands into creatures, and then they tap for, instead of just 1 mana, instead of 2 mana, they tap for 3 mana, which is insane. And yeah, I guess you play Finale, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not really. Man, yes, and there are also elementals. Ah, golly, that's so good. Why? I hate how good Nissa is. It's ridiculous. I mean, I love it. It's great. But she's so good. Every time my opponent plays a Nissa, I'm just like, well, that's the game. What am I gonna do now? It's too good. Too good of a play. Ugh. I'm not convinced. I love. Wait, yeah, I don't think I like Leyline of the Void that much. It's like it's okay. Kind of meh. Oh gosh. What else do we have to work with here? There's some. Ooh, yeah. We're gonna lose Nabin, Dean of Iteration. But we do have some fun wizard stuff that we can do. Like, we've got Tomebound Lich, which has an enter the battlefield effect, and it's a wizard. We also have, what's the other wizard? Well, there's the bird wizard, but that doesn't have an ETB effect. No ETB effect nope. I don't know. I think Orzhov Knights is going to be still really good. Yeah. I mean, that's always kind of an archetype. I think it's going to be okay. Because Corpse Knight adds, and then we still have like temporarily we still have like Midnight Reaper and all that business. And we have the Vampire Knight, right? In black. Where is it at? Leyline of the Void plays well with like a three drop Kaya control deck. Yeah, it plays well with Kaya because you build a huge exile pool, so it's not terrible. You still have to spend the time to get Kaya all the way to 5 before you can use her ultimate. But I mean, obviously, if you're playing around her, then you want to be doing that. More sideboard for low creature opponents. Fair. Where is the Vampire Knight? I don't remember the name of it. Knight of the Ebon Legion, that bad boy. Knight of the Ebon Legion, baby. I'm really excited about knights, like Vampire Knights and stuff. We got Vampire here. We got Sorin, obviously, is good for vampires. We still got Gutterbones. He's a warrior, but he's a 1-drop black creature, so that's pretty sweet. Oh, and I think the best thing for white that's happened this set, ignore Sephara, Sky's Blade, and Planar Cleansing, which is obviously dope, but Brought Back. Where are you, Brought Back? Brought Back is a super cool card. You choose up to 2 target permanent cards in your graveyard that were put there from the battlefield this turn, and return them to the battlefield tapped. What? What? You just play that. Somebody kills your Gideon, and you play Brought Back, and you get it back on the battlefield immediately for 2 mana. It's stupid. Also, Cavalier of Dawn, if it dies, you return something to the battlefield, and then you play Brought Back to return Cavalier of Dawn to the battlefield. I'm sorry, what? What? That's stupid. You can have some dumb combos right now. There's a lot of Into the Battlefield and On Death effects, which are pretty sweet. Yeah, I see mono white with like running planar cleansing as being really good right now, especially because of Gideon. Gideon making one of your creatures indestructible, and also you get, with Cavalier of Dawn, you have an effect when this dies. That's a good effect for you. So you return like a History of Benalia to the battlefield. So, or from your graveyard to your hand. So I guess it's not that great, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. What else do we have? I'm not huge on the. I think Ajani Strength of the Pride is decent. I mean, yeah, it's perfect for life gain weenies, but other than that, I'm not convinced he's that good. I think he's very one-dimensional planeswalker. And there's your fencing ace, Runus. There's your fencing ace. Ooh. We got some golems here that are they're gonna be decently spicy. Yeah, we've got a basic golem. We lose Golden Guardian pretty quickly, but what is this bad boy? Pattern Matcher. Oh yeah. There's another creature you control. Put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. Right, you could get Master Splicer with that. That's pretty nice, actually. I forgot Teferi Sentinel was a thing. I guess that was one from the Teferi Planeswalker deck back a while back. I think I'm kind of decked out here, so I'm just gonna go back to Arena and play a little Gruul mid range here. And then, I need to switch it over. I gotta switch it over. There we go. Hey, got too many tabs open. Still not convinced I like streaming on YouTube as opposed to Twitch. I do like it because I guess most of my viewership is on YouTube already. And, yeah, we can keep this. This is keepable. I'll go Mountain Foist into multiple Thorn Lieutenants. And hope we don't get just beat down horrifically. There we go. Well, that's not a great top deck when we started with 4 lands. But I accept. Woodland Stream, huh? Paradise Druid. Okay, well they're not gonna block with that. So, are you kidding me? This is the worst flood of all time. I'm ready for M20 right now. I want to play my tribal decks. My elementals, my vampires, my angels. Oh, baby. I want to play them all. And there's a Jade Light Ranger. Well, I hope we don't draw pure... Oh, that's nice, actually. There we go. We'll just pop that Jade Light Ranger real quick. Drop down a Forest, and we get a Skargan Hellkite next turn. Yeah, I didn't think they were going to block that. Ooh, boy, that's a Nissa. Fair enough. You fool. You fool, Makiyu. So I guess they go probably Hydroid Crisis here after they attack. Which, can they get it to... Yeah, it'll be a 5-5, which sucks. Unless they play a Nissa. They could have a Nissa in hand, which would be a bummer, of course, but... Hydroid Crisis, okay. I'm just gonna attack. Just go for it. I know Skargan Hellkite dies, but I do get 4 damage in here. Not convinced that was the right play there, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Ah, Tamio. Why are you playing Tamio in this deck? I guess just to prevent discards and sacrifices. Like, I guess mainly for the passive. And then you... Yeah, okay, well. I see now. You can bring back your Nissa. Put it back in your hand. But you can't play it this turn. You Chumbawamba. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Why wouldn't you just put it... Why would... Okay, whatever. Weird deck. Oh, I hate mass manipulation so much. So much. Okay. Oh, shoot, man. Sir. I think I'm probably gonna lose this game just because they're gonna draw mass manipulation and just steal my crap. Or yeah, just put a mass manipulation back in their hand and steal all of my stuff. Which is a yikes. Okay, opponent. What can you make up your mind, please, sir? Can you make up your mind? Just do it. Just do it. I guess they're trying to decide whether they want to die to the let their Hydroid Crisis die or not. Really? Is that so? Yeah, I mean, we'll pop that. A little worried about this. I mean, obviously, we're probably going to get massively manipulated, but whatevs. Yep. That's going to be all of my creatures. Heck yeah, dude. Love it. I love it. Is it worth it for them, though, to get the Thorn Lieutenants? Yeah, probably so. Like, it makes sense to get Thorn Lieutenants. Yeah. Just one Thorn Lieutenant. Okay. And they come in tapped, you dum-dum. Darn it. If I had drawn a Skargan Hellkite there, I could have won, potentially, but I didn't. I'm getting sweaty up in this room, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to lose this match. That's fine. Well, if they're dumb, though, if they're stupid, they could attack with Skargan Hellkite and let me top deck a Skargan Hellkite in order to kill them with its hasty abilities. So that would be fun. Looking for a Hydroid Crisis, couldn't find one. Put two. Why are you playing Steel Leaf Champion in this? Dog. Pretty sad that Steel Leaf Champion didn't have enough support in the meta to be really, really good. Yeah, so they attack with their Skargan Hellkite, which, fine. Take 8, go to 6. They could almost have killed me. Darn it. Okay, well, now I lose. Top deck a bunch of lands there at the end. That was super lame. I didn't like that at all. Okay, well, you guys, if you're watching me, I really appreciate it right now. It's really cool. This was more to prep for the streaming event on Monday, which is going to be happening all day. I haven't decided what time I'm going to be streaming, but if you would like to find out about that, just join the Discord, and I'll be letting you guys know in the Discord. And yeah, I'm going to sign off in just a second, but thanks for stopping by. It's been a blast. I am excited for M20 and making decks. I'll be making a lot of decks, a lot of videos that day, but I will be cutting out a couple hours to stream, probably just like 3 hours that day, I think is about what I'll do. So make sure to tune in for that. It's gonna be real fun. Peace.